Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about a big recognition Steve got from the Missouri chapter of Kentucky Colonels. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Jason Bronner, Tim Swyatt, and Matt Modica.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hey. Hello. Yeah, we're going to be talking about this recognition, which I think is pretty cool. And pretty, pumped up about it. It was not anything I was expecting. I knew that there was a Missouri chapter, and I always thought I'd want to get involved, but they're kind of in the, more like the middle of the state if you want to go to their meetings and stuff. And I was like, I don't really have time, but maybe when I retire or something like that, I'll have the opportunity to spend some time and do that. But so they reached out to me. We'll talk about that after the break, what's going on and what happened and how all that went and what's happening with it now. So we'll get to that later. For right now, Tim said there's something you want to talk about. It looks like he's in a hotel room, or the wife maybe kicked him out. I don't know what's going on.
Nope, in a hotel room in downtown Detroit for work.
Okay.
So podcasting from a remote location today. So I've been frequenting a number of cocktail bars recently, and I did not think this would annoy me more than anything. But I went to a cocktail bar tonight, and I was very happy using skewers for the cocktail garnish and not plastic straws.
Okay.
The plastic straws got to go.
Yeah,
they have to go. I don't know what to do with it. I want it, but what do you do when you first get a cocktail and you have a plastic straw in it? Do you take it out and just throw it right on the napkin to be cordial, or do you take it and yeet it right into the garbage or throw it someplace? I'm just getting so annoyed with plastic straws in cocktails, and I was curious to see if this is my annoyance and my thing, or makes another Swyatt creepy cringe thing, or is this something that other people are annoyed with now as well?
Yeah, I get annoyed with it. I don't like that. You don't want to leave it in the glass, poke yourself in the eye or something, or look the wrong way and it goes up your nose. Or I don't want any of that, so I take it out right away. I don't walk to the trash can or anything, so I'm typically sitting down at a bar or something, so I'll just lay it down on the coaster or the napkin and not.
Correct. You're classy with it.
Right. Yeah.
Do you do the fold over? Have you done the fold over where you just try to pin it so you don't flick it out of the glass, but you bend it over so you can hold it, so you can crimp it, so you know you can get it, so you're not sticking yourself in the face? I've done that for way too damn long, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I should just take it out, but I just feel like I'm wasting the bartenders. I'm wasting the owners. We can do better.
We can do better.
Straws.
Yeah.
I mean, I use it to drink out of. Is this like a straw in addition to the one that you drink out of?
What are you drinking?
No.
The little bitty straw?
The little bitty cocktail
You're not
straw?
drinking out of that. That's too much effort. It'll put wrinkles on your face, Justine. You don't want that.
You don't want that.
I already got wrinkles on my face.
It's because of the straws. You got to stop. It's the straws. It's what's getting you. It's the mini ones. They're even worse.
The mini ones are the worst.
Yeah.
Now, the normal straw, the half-cut straw, where bartenders used to, you stick it in there and you stop it to be able to taste the drink and everything, I get all that. That's fine. I'm talking about the minuscule ones. They're there for the
very thin.
garnish on.
Very thin.
They're there to finish whatever it is. I can understand ladies maybe using this wanting to use a straw because they don't want to mess up their lipstick on the glass. I get that. Sure. Whatever it may be. I get some of that, but it is unusable, and it is so annoying, and now it almost like ruins the drink now when I see them.
It ruined it.
It ruined it. I'm like, don't even give me the damn cocktail straw. And the fruit. You can keep the fruit, too, as well.
I don't want the fruit either because I've seen the studies. I know what's going on there. I don't need that. I'll live without the garnish. Yeah.
It must be hanging around the wrong bars because, like, I don't know. Like, it's not a big deal to me, but I also think it's useful because typically, and like I said, I'm probably in the wrong bar.
Here we go.
Typically, it's, you got to mix the drink again because it's just not mixed well.
I think that's a problem. Right? Yeah, it should be mixed properly.
There's a different problem there. I get it, but it just.
You need the wooden skewers that are there. I mean, the cost difference can't be much.
I don't get cocktails that much, but usually a gin and tonic. And if it doesn't have a straw in it, I'm like, hey, what the hell's the deal? Really? Because I get the straw, stir it up, I'll hit the back of it, throw it on the napkin.
It's very specific.
Oh, every time. If you see me with a gin and tonic, I will get it.
Twist.
Throw it on the napkin.
Yeah, to the napkin it goes.
And then proceed to just get it on.
Get it on. Then game on.
If it doesn't have a straw in it, I'm like, hey, I'm going to have a little something because I usually don't put my finger in it.
I think
no, you're not.
I think Bronner's place does the plastic straws. I think I've ordered old fashioned there. I think it comes with that little plastic straw.
Yeah, they all go straight in the garbage. Just for steering.
That's for steering. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can move on from those. Other than Justine, she likes it.
No, Justine likes it because she wants wrinkles.
Well, just wait till they change it out to paper straws. Then,
oh my God!
Now that pisses me off.
Those things are terrible. They're worse than I don't know.
I'm all for saving the turtles, but
me too. But
paper straws are stupid.
If one of my straws from the restaurant endangers a turtle, there's something wrong. There is something gone seriously wrong.
Something's gone wrong, huh?
If one of my straws reaches a turtle somewhere.
Yeah, it's going to reach a turtle. Okay. But yeah, so Tim, I think we're on the same page with you for the most part. I mean, I don't know. I think probably most places are what Matt's dealing with. It's not mixed properly. It's not shook good enough.
Yep.
Yeah, they're in a hurry, so yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
There is something to say for steering. You got to steer it. You got to do that. That's for sure. But I get that, but there's got to be a better way. Get the wooden skewers, the larger toothpick-looking things. Give me a cherry on that. Put your garnish through that, whatever it may be. That's something I can use because I can chew on. I can do this, that, and the other. The plastic straw, I'm getting more annoyed, and that means I'm getting old.
You're just getting old, yeah. You find a lot of things just annoy you.
It's going to set me off.
Yeah, when you get old, everything annoys you. I don't know why. I mean, it's annoying that it happens, even, but it is. It's just the old man anger. It's a thing. So, yeah. So it's not good, but yeah, you'll find more and more. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What does everyone drink? We got to let Justine go first. She's dealing with 4 dudes today.
Yeah. Well, crap. I am going to have my Buzzard's Roost. This is the Ambassador Select from 2025.
Fancy.
Nice.
Fancy.
Have you guys picked the 2026 one yet?
I think that's coming on Saturday.
Whoa. All right. Very timely.
I have to tell you, Jason, that Buzzard's Roost Day is the same day as my birthday. So I feel special every year.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was good. That was pretty good. That's going to be tough to beat. We'll see what happens. We'll let Tim go. He's got a different setup. It doesn't sound as good speaking. I know that. So we'll see how this plays out on the Cork Pops.
Yeah, we got a new acquisition from Detroit City Distilling Company.
That's a good looking bottle. Yeah, I like the logo with the pig on it.
Yeah, the logo's nice. I mean, the whole bar, the tasting room is open. It was spectacular. This is actually a platinum awarded rye. The only
Detroit City, the distillery, Detroit City. Okay, looks good.
Detroit City Distillery. Yeah, it was Justine. I texted Justine. We were going back and forth on something. I texted her, hey, by the way, this distillery. She said, absolutely this one. So she was spot on again. Justine, tour guide extraordinaire in Michigan.
All right.
So this is their straight rye whiskey. They said it's 94 proof, so they proof it down a little bit. But
Sure.
this apparently is the recipe that won platinum at San Francisco. So
Okay.
we're going to give it another try. Slide on the set.
Okay, that was nice.
Oh.
That was solid. It wasn't as good as Justine's, though. Justine still has the lead. Matt is up next.
Well, I'm also going to suck up to Mr. Broner tonight. Buzzard's Roost. I got the cigar blend. Again, this is the one that was, I think, after the Notorious cigar blend. So,
Yeah, that's the bourbon, right?
yes, it is. It is. Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Also a solid effort. Not good enough to take the lead, though. Justine maintains the lead. Jason's next.
Well, I guess we'll switch it around since you guys are on that kick. I have the Notorious Batch 3, the
Wow.
band
The band cigar.
cigar rye. Not much of it left.
No, nothing there on the cork pop. That one is so wild, Jason, to me, because we had that. We sold that. And it sat around for a long time. Now, once a week, people ask us for it. Where were the hell are you at when we were sitting on this stuff? Now everyone wants it because they can't have it. Now they want it. So
Yeah, I always want something you can't have.
Exactly. I've got 1792 full proof. This was a pick by Jeremy's crew. Let's see what we got here. Also pleasant. Not going to be enough to take anything away from Justine. She clearly won that one. So cheers to Justine.
Cheers, Justine.
All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about this distinction recently bestowed upon you. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
You're on mute.
Yeah,
You
Becca,
sound great, Becca Sue. You're on mute.
we didn't hear any of that. And you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we are talking about Steve's huge recognition from Missouri.
Yes, we are. So, I recently got an email. It went through abvnetwork.com. So they filled out a form and generates an email to me, and it sends it to me, and it's a guy saying, "Hey, I'm with the Missouri branch of the Kentucky Colonels, and we maintain a chapter here that's active, and we do fundraising and stuff like that, and we also like to recognize, Kentucky Colonels of distinction, and we think you qualify for that." I'm like, "Oh wow, cool."
Pretty cool.
So I looked at it, and he gave me a link to the website. He's like, "Here's where we'd like to feature you. Are you interested?" And I look on there, and there's Walt Disney, who was a famous Missouri resident. He was born in Missouri. Basically, Disney downtown is off of his childhood home in Missouri, and so when you look at that, it looks like it did. We've actually gone and visited that. It's a cool little place.
Marceline, Missouri.
Marceline, Missouri is what downtown Disney is based after. So yeah, it's cool. A fun little town. He had a great relationship with that town too. He unfortunately died, but he was kind of planning to do a thing there. He had actually donated some things, some previous Disney rides and stuff like that. So they had some stuff in town there that was Disney. And they've got a nice Disney museum where you can see some of those artifacts. And he had a sister as well. And she continued to send them things and artifacts and stuff like that up until when she died. So it's definitely worth going to if you're a super Disney fan for sure.
His frozen head is not there though, correct?
No, the frozen head.
That's actually under Main Street. So they say.
So they say. So he was on there, and then Harry S. Truman. President, famously from Missouri. So he was on there, and I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. There's other notable people, some politicians and things like that, a general from the Army and stuff, and me. And then so I said yes. And I said, here's the photo, because they want a photo. So I said, here's the photo you use. And then I got like one of the longest bios on there. They grabbed all the stuff off the ABV network website. I mean, that was
the first thing I noticed.
I know. I didn't provide any of that. I didn't know what he wanted. He was like, okay. So I said, yeah, use this photo. And then he put all that stuff from the website page. And it's pretty cool. And I want to get involved now. So now I want to make the effort to go to their meetings and stuff like that, and I really was just kind of taken aback that they would.
Well, you got to pay your dues though, Steve. So it's like $25.
Yeah,
annual dues.
25
or
whole
you can
bucks.
be a lifetime member at $300.
$300, and you're
actually. I read the meeting minutes. It's up to $325 now.
Oh,
okay,
$325.
$325 for life. Okay.
Yep.
The first thing I thought, Steve, was, wow, what a bio. You're the longest bio out there. And I'm like, well, that was number one. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And I'm like, I know that guy. Number two, I thought the picture was really, really well done, but I'm like, that's the wrong picture. Where's the picture of you holding the alligator?
Yeah, I do
That's the one that really needs to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know if they'd want that one, but yes, that's the best picture of me that's ever been taken.
Yes.
This is my future son-in-law did that. Becca took that one. I do like that one. That was from an event
really
at
nice
Neely in the Rick House.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. So yeah, it was.
I guess every state has their own collection of Kentucky, or maybe not their own Kentucky.
Yeah, if they do it, they have to get together, and then there's rules they have to follow. If they do those things, they can open a chapter in their state. So obviously, Kentucky is where they're starting.
Yeah, a portion of the dues goes to the national organization,
right?
And then they keep the rest of it for the local organization for charity events and maintenance of the website, costs and that and the other.
I'm a member of. I pay my dues for the national one. I gotta start paying my dues on the local one. So and I will do that. So yeah. Jason, do you pay your dues for the national one, or you just you don't have to do any of that?
I don't pay my dues, but what's
crazy? Want me to pay them for you? Or is the time stuff? You need
sure.
Yeah, you need some help.
I got well, I've got a colonel twice in 1 year.
Twice in 1 year. How does it even happen?
Because two different people put me in for it, and one says Jason A. Bronner, and the other one says Jason Andrew Bronner. But it's two in the same year, or by the same governor, or whatever it was. I mean,
yeah,
I've got two of them.
You got two of them.
You're just handing them out like candy.
So pay twice. Like, I don't know that anybody's a double. It's like I'm a double colonel. Right?
I did it to aggravate Royce. I put Becca in there, but I put her name as Miss Becca Sue, and they must think she's Asian because they sure enough they sent her a certificate that says Miss Becca Sue, Kentucky Colonel.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So Steve, I want to know, like on their website, it's interesting. At the top of it, they have a personalized Missouri license plate that looks like it might be available. So are you going to do that?
No, they don't have that yet. They want to get that, but they don't have enough support for it yet. So
a certain number of signatures for the state.
Correct.
Like that,
so
right?
they haven't laid out how they want it to look, but that's not official yet. Okay. I would have a tough time. I mean, I have the St. Louis plate, so I pay extra because I want the one with the arch on it. Because I always say, where are you from, Steve? I'm not from Missouri. I always say I'm from St. Louis. So I like the St. Louis plate. Man, I'd hate to give that one up. It's got the arch. It's just cool. You got to pay to the arch fund to help, maintain the arch. So
yeah, Steve's just a regular film.
Oh, I'm just giving away money.
He's just dealing it off.
Yeah, everyone's taking.
Oh yeah, the arch, the colonels. Yeah,
he's gonna help Bronner pay his dues.
I'm paying Bronner's dues now. Now he's telling me I got to double up on him. I'd like to have both of them active.
Are you paying Becca's as well?
Sure, I got to pay Becca's because she's not paying. Yeah, there ain't no way she's paying. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah. I try to just do my part. So I do my part. So proud Kentucky.
Quite the distinction. I mean, I like.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I was just really happy. And like I said, it wasn't anything I was involved in. So it wasn't like I was a member of the organization and they're like, well, we need to get people recognized. Somehow, I guess this guy listened to the podcast or whatever. I don't know how he found me, but it's cool.
Well, I'll just say too, their website is not secure. So if you would like,
they need some help on the website.
Happy to help them out with that.
Would you? Okay,
Matt knows the guy.
I could let them know. That'd probably be a good idea to do.
Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, it's a really, really cool honor, honestly, obviously, to be, just be a Kentucky Colonel, but then to get that recognition in the state that you live in and reside in and love. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I was going to say that too, Matt. Is it the recognition, Steve? At least it's coming from somebody.
Yeah,
you don't get recognition from anybody else.
I don't get recognition for everything I do, yes. But this I get recognition for.
This you get recognition for, and you have the longest bio on the entire website with Walt Disney sitting there. So, and a former president.
Yeah, a former president. No big deal.
Yeah. Well, there's more they could have done. So, yeah.
My bio's longer than Harry Truman's on the website. I'm just saying.
I was embarrassed when I saw that. I was like, "Wow, that's a lot."
I can't believe that they didn't they asked you for a picture, so I can't believe that they didn't hey, is it all right if we copy and paste this?
Right.
Or do you have something that you want to put out there?
Right.
They just did it without you knowing.
Right. Yeah. So I had no idea. So.
Well, I did notice a typo in the bio, Steve. I'll let you know what that is a little later so you can have them updated, but there is a typo in the bio.
Okay.
For what it's worth.
I'm afraid to tell them to fix anything, and then
they cut your bio.
Yeah, I don't want them to cut my bio. I mean, it's impressive. So
and then they listen to this show and how you're embarrassed that you have the longest bio. They're like, oh, we should probably go cut this out.
Man, we should have cut that.
we should have asked him.
This would be one of the forgotten shows.
Keep it. It's good. So that's. I want to hang out with these guys. I mean, come on. There's some love there. So I'm in. So there you go. That's just a little bit about the big recognition, and very excited that happened. So
I didn't look at all of them, but you may be the only one that's alive.
Yeah.
So they had to write a big one about it.
Isn't that a good sign, Steve?
Yeah, but what are you going to do? I didn't know that Walt Disney was a Kentucky Colonel. I didn't know that Harry S. Truman was a Kentucky Colonel. So I thought that's
I didn't even know Walt Disney was from Missouri.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I thought he was from California.
Yeah, he moved to California. I think it was in Chicago. I think born in Chicago, moved to Marceline for a bit. And then
his formative years, he was born in Chicago, but he, like age 3 to 10 or something like
Yeah.
that. He was in Missouri. So, I mean, all of his young memories.
His young, impressionable years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think he was in Kansas City for just a little short stint too. So.
I think that's where he actually started cartooning and stuff. I think was Kansas City, if I remember correctly, which makes some sense because that's where they did the syndication for like Sunday morning comic strips for a long time was Kansas City. So I bet he was trying to get in there, before.
I'm sure his daughter has all that history and she's very proud of it. So,
I'm sure. So
she hates it.
really?
Yo, God, she hates it. Yeah. She's been the most outspoken one of all the family about all the family history and everything like that. And it's, you glorify this man. He was evil, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, she says that about her dad?
Oh, yeah. There's a whole host of stuff out there. Yeah.
Really? Oh, wow. Oh, I hate to hear that. So
Yeah, it's tough.
He did a lot of heroin.
he did a lot of, Walt Disney did heroin?
Oh yeah.
How else are you going to think of a mouse driving a steamboat?
Ooh,
Haven't you seen Fantasia?
I did see Fantasia.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Have you ever seen Fantasia on heroin? It all makes sense then.
I would think it's more of a psychedelic than heroin, but what do I know? I've never done any drugs like that, so I don't know. I'm not sure. All right. So on that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on LinkedIn at Matt Monica.
All right. Tim.
You can find me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112 and at Rush Creek Distilling's events and tour page and YouTube at our flagship whiskey.
All right, Jason.
I am the Bluegrass Bourbon Baron on Instagram.
Oh, he after his last appearance, they had to sit down. This is how you do
I
it.
was wondering if it's ever
This is how you do it. They put it on a chalkboard and they're striking the.
I've got it on a big poster board right here.
Yeah.
And I am Bourbons and Buzzard Roost. You can find on all the platforms, I think.
Okay. All right.
What about TikTok, Jason?
Yeah.
No TikTok for us?
I'm on there a little bit. I'm the Bourbon Redneck on TikTok.
Oh, on TikTok. All right. Until that gets caught. So next time that won't be the case. So enjoy the TikTok now.
I need to post more.
He'll be off there very soon. So yeah. Justine, how about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right. For me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley. All across all social media. ABVnetwork.com is where you can find our content. ABVBarrelShop.com is where you can find out what's going on in terms of events, what we have in stock, and more about the ABV Barrel Shop in suburban St. Louis, where you can also come by and see me. I'd love to have you come by the shop and see what's going on. Anything else to say before we get out of here, Justine?
I would just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For our audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
See you, everyone.
Bye now.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.